What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's a little bit late, I know. Apologize, but everything happens for a reason. So I was scrolling through YouTube right now, and I found a brand new interview. Swifty Blue on Cinemills TV. Shout out to Cinemills, man. They do a lot of good interviews over there as well. I haven't done any reactions to this channel, so this will be a first for me. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully Cinemills is cool with it. So let's see what Swifty's saying. As we already know, he's in the middle of a bunch of stuff, man, and I wish this dude well. I'm interested to see what he's gonna talk about, what's on his mind, and how he conducts himself. I think everybody's watching that right now. Let's check him out.
We got Swifty Blue, Paramount's finest. Thank you for coming, big dog.
Gang man.
Swifty, tell us what's going on with you and the industry right now.
I'm beefing it with the industry.
Why is that,
with
bro?
everybody, with the whole industry. Because I see how the industry get down. You know what I'm saying? They gonna blackball the fuck out of the real ones. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm too real for that. I don't need the industry. I got God with me. God. You know?
I mean, that's fine. You know, here's the thing. You have God with you. And I support that 100%. But I also believe that the reality is the devil runs the industry. You're trying to get into the devil's industry, big dog. And I hope you're real and you're not playing with God when you say the things you say, when you say stuff like that, you know. But I think there are people along the line that would be willing to work with Swifty and help him. But I think for some reason it seems like Swifty Blue has an addiction to clout, man. He has the ability to make music. He has a lot of people that like the way he raps. All the extra stuff is getting in the way, man. It's gonna get him caught up. I'm telling you guys, man, the energy that you put out is what you're gonna receive. Beefing is not gonna bring anything positive.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe me. They didn't believe in me, but God did. You know what I'm saying? Got the biggest record in the West Coast right now. Kodak Black feature. You know what I'm saying? But they still trying to blackball me.
Yeah, it seems like they don't want to let you in the door because you're not coming through their system.
Facts. And that's exactly what it is. I'm doing it my way. It's my way or the highway. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Right. You either in the way, you know what I'm saying? You either with me or against me.
You represent this new era. You're the face of the new Chicano rapper. And I don't mean to put you
Chicano
in that
trap. Chicano trap rap.
Yeah.
This is the thing I mean, I'm not in the industry, so maybe he's fine with it. But I'm always saying, man, there's no such thing as white rap. Eminem is not white rap. Stupid Young, China Mac, these are rappers. They're not Asian rap. There isn't black rap. It's rap. So why do the raza keep allowing people to say Chicano rap? I don't even care Chicano trap. It's gonna be put in a pigeonhole. You know, I think, you know, me personally, I think that every time an artist that's raza does an interview and they say Chicano rap, they say, me, you know, no disrespect to that era. To me, Chicano rap was in the 90s, right? No disrespect to that era, but, you know, this is a new era. I just rap. You know, my music is rap music. My music is hip hop, whatever it is.
Chicano trap rap, and I don't mean to put you in that label, but it's part of your whole, your.
No, yeah, they put me in a box, but I dug a hole. I got out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like Chapo. Dug a hole and got the fuck out. You know what I'm saying, got on.
Right,
hey,
man.
Put me in a box, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's just an analogy. I'm gonna paint the picture for you so you understand what's going on.
Right. Swift, why do you think a lot of the veteranos aren't feeling your get down, man? What do you think it is? Do they resist change?
Well, okay, I'll be honest with you. A lot of times I'll talk about things and people will not like, you know, my opinions, my views, the way I view things. But ultimately, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my opinion, that's my view. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to theirs.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you gotta look at the bigger picture. That's one of us.
And I think it's a generational thing, man. I have to be open-minded enough to understand it's a generational thing. When Swifty says that people have to understand he's one of us, you know, a lot of us my age, we went through the warfare, racial warfare. And I know the majority, we don't push that old racial stuff no more. Myself, everybody knows I don't do that at all. But I think when you're asking people to overlook, I give an example. When Swifty Blue was on that podcast, and he had American Cholo. Shout out to American Cholo. Shout out to that podcast. I apologize, I can't remember the name. But when he was on that podcast and they were doing the interview with American Cholo, I heard him saying ese, Holmes, homie, homeboy. I don't hear him saying that right now or conducting himself that way. And I think that's one of the reasons why people get confused. It's hard for a lot of older raza to wrap their heads around the sagging, the use of the N-word. I'm just being honest. It's hard. But we understand the generation before my generation felt that my generation had lost their Mexicanness, we'll call it, right? And every generation after that looks at the next one as they got more watered down. So I try to keep an open mind, but at the same time, understand that when you say that people should say like that's one of ours, I think at the end of the day they will, but they want a proper representation at the same time. I think that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of us. That's one of my kind. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to look at it as in, oh, what is he saying? Oh, why is he acting like this? You got to look at it as, why is he thinking like this? You know, what can I do? What did I do to influence him that way? You know, so you can't always try to shut something down. You got to try to learn it and understand it.
You do feel that you're holding it down for your people, meaning La Raza and the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Well, ultimately, it's like this. Ultimately, it's like I'm gonna do what's beneficial for me and my people, and
that's been a theme so far. He said that a few times. I'm beefing with the industry, the whole industry. And so me, you know, I want to believe when Swifty Blue says he wants to put on for the raza, but he repeatedly says, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to go at it with everybody. That's a selfishness and a self-centeredness that is very hard to overlook. We want to root for everybody. We want to root for the raza to get a step up. We want to root for everybody, though, not just based on race, but I'm speaking like this because this is who's talking, right? I'm gonna see, you know, you guys pay attention to how many times does he say, it's about me, it's about me, it's about me. What I'm gonna do, what I want to do. People are paying attention and say, okay, well then do you. I'll support the next man.
That's my family, and that's my culture, that's my race, and it means like, if my people need help, I'm gonna do whatever I can in my power to help them. You know what I'm saying? And if something needs to get spoken on, I'm gonna speak on it. And everybody, it just seems to be that everybody always wants to put the attention on negative things. Nobody ever acknowledges the positive. Like when I blessed the corn lady. And
I remember that. I do remember that. I do remember he did that, and people hated on him. And that's the thing with social media is people will hate on you for doing something good. But honestly, Swifty, since that time, there's been a whole lot more bad than good. And I think it's engulfing him. I think it's engulfing Swifty. And I hope it doesn't, because it will be a waste of talent, a waste of potential. Prison is full of wasted potential, wasted talent, shattered dreams. I hope he doesn't fall in that same boat.
And now she got her green card because I hit the streets and I set the tone when they were getting robbed back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was doing nothing about it, but I was the one out here to help out and set the tone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And for our audience, you know, there was a lot of moments in time where lote, you know, street vendors that are typically Latino were being kind of pushed around, bullied, and you stepped up and were the voice for the voiceless. And no one really gave you your flowers for that.
We even
Swift.
like the Hoovers, one of the most dangerous gang in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? I'll be real honest with you. They really, you know what I'm saying? They the definition of grimy. We pulled up to the park to go talk to them about certain situations that were happening in the area, and we had conversations with some of the members from Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what other rapper, what other influencer is gonna take time from his life to go out there and talk to another dangerous gang about things happening in the community? Who's gonna step up and do that? But instead, you see motherfuckers pull up to No Jumper, to go 50 deep, to address other things, to go.
Why change that? You have. See, this is what I don't like, man. Swifty, you have an opportunity to shine. You know, this man is at Cinemills is giving you an opportunity and a platform to highlight the good thing that you did. Keep talking about you went and talked to the Hoovers and how the Hoovers checked their own people and were cool about the whole thing. Why bring up No Jumper, man? That's a separate thing. That's an animosity that you have towards other people that look the same as you. This wasn't the platform for it. Do that behind the stage, behind the scenes, man. You have an opportunity to shine, man. Take that opportunity. Accept the flowers that this man was offering you.
Address bloggers, you know what I'm saying, that are no threat. It just, I'm different, you know what I'm saying? I'm different. And the proof is in the pudding.
Right. And, you know, you've maintained a good relationship with the Hoovers, and you were locked down with some of them, weren't you?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Shout out to Deuce Ball. That's Black Bison. That's my brother right there, you know what I'm saying? Whether our neighborhoods have differences or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? We have a good relationship, solid relationship. I know that he's good people and I'm good people, and we righteous homies, and we gonna hold shit down. You know, just like on my end and his end. You know, he got resources, I got resources, and we gonna use them for the better.
Right. And Swift, we've lived in LA long enough to realize you prevented what could have been a really major situation by, you know, cooler heads prevailed, meaning you were able to broker the right deal at the right time, because that could have spilled everywhere.
Facts, no doubt. You know, people don't understand, you know, people could get killed, you know, things could have gotten ugly and kept going back and forth. But, you know, we were part of we were that brick that was set in towards making something bigger.
Right.
We were that first brick that was set into making something bigger. And now you see more people getting involved and more people helping out the street vendors and bringing awareness to situations when they're getting harassed and whatnot.
Right.
Now you got big dogs. Like earlier today, I seen Jimmy from Rancho Mille posting one of the street vendors getting harassed by or getting punched on by somebody. And it's like, it's a beautiful thing that I was able to influence some of the biggest people in this music industry. And I'm not going to say I influenced him, but I'm going to say, you know, like, it was a domino effect. You know, we all influenced each other. People seen what I did, and it you know, we broke bread. You know what I'm saying? Right. We broke bread with the streets.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, another incident a lot of people didn't give you your flowers for was when the rapper Tyga kind of did some cultural misappropriation with a Ay Caramba video. And you were outspoken.
Quick to address it. Yeah. I was quick to address it. I was one of the first to address it, and I spoke on it like I felt. But I'll be honest with you. You gotta understand, the internet is the internet. So it's like when somebody does something goofy on the internet, you're gonna address them right back on the internet. You get what I'm saying? They did something online. So what we did, we just responded online. He did it. He dropped the goofy music video, so I responded online in a vlog, in a podcast, whatever it was. But that's one thing, is that, you know, like, we try to avoid that. But once people start, it's like, you want to play dumb games, you're gonna win dumb prizes. You know what I'm saying? That's right. How it goes.
I would say, just outside looking in, you're misunderstood quite a bit. You know, especially when you said you would never sign to a black label, meaning a black-owned label like a Bad Boy or a Death Row, or, you know, explain to our audience the mentality behind that, because a lot of people they thought, man, that's kind of a shot at black folks.
You know what? I wouldn't mind breaking bread with anybody. I don't mind. It's just when you got people asking questions to Whack 100 on the House Club and trying to make us seem like we need a handout saying, oh, why wouldn't you sign a Southsider? And then he he responds the way he did. So now it's like I'm in defense. Now I got to respond the way I did, just to protect what we got going on. You know, you're not gonna make us look any weaker, or any, you know, or whatever may be the case. It's just the simple fact that you want to speak on the gang politics and bring it to the streets. Okay, then we're gonna bring it to the streets as well. You know what I'm saying? You want to say that they've been at war for the last 20 years in jail. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel, then this is how we feel. If that's how you feel, then this is how we feel. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm open-minded doing business. I'm all about money. I'm all about breaking bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about helping my community. I'm all about doing food drives in the low-income communities that can't afford the groceries. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's black, brown, Asian, I don't care about color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you put your money where your mouth is. You know, I know you're proud of your Chicano, your Mexican heritage, but you also have love for black people. I've seen you hanging out.
I have love for all cultures. I have love for all cultures. I don't discriminate any.
Yeah, and you know, I remember you even sticking up for Jewish folks when that whole Kanye thing went down.
And you know what? I'll be 100% honest with you. Yes, I was trolling Kanye. I was being funny, man. You know, I guess to a point you realize you're an entertainment. You're an entertainer. This is entertainment. I could say something funny and people are gonna go crazy about it. I could, you know, so man, I love Kanye, man. I got Yeezys. I listen to his albums, but the thing is, around the whole situation, yeah, I spoke on it because I knew people want to see what I have to say. People, you know, I'm an influencer.
He was trolling, so he saw an opportunity to troll and he did. This is the thing that's worrisome. It wasn't a good business move. And there were people that, you know, from the black community that were felt very offended by it, you know. The same way that, you know, Raza felt when Wack decided to just speak on Raza is the same way blacks felt when this guy decided, you know, I'm gonna get a gang attention if I just say this stupid shit, you know. But that's a problem with social media. When we're talking about social media problems, that's a main one, you know.
People want to see what I have to say, so I'm not always gonna be 100% serious with you. I'm a clown. I'm a joke with you. I'm gonna laugh with you. So yeah, I said I banned him from LA, man. Kanye owns houses in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. It's fun. You know, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? These people, I get traction from that. You know, people have to understand, man. It's social media, it's internet. I'm manipulating everybody by making you guys tune in and tap in. But how you feel now?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? How you feel now? You got manipulated into looking at this. You know what I'm saying? Swifty said some shit. Now you over here looking at him mad. I got you in your feelings. Man, it's a puppet master. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you the game. I'm giving you game. What they...
You know, as I'm listening to him say, I'm manipulating you. I'm making you do what you don't want to do. It makes me go back to his whole, I got God on my side. And you trying to manipulate people's minds. I don't know. That seems like a huge contradiction.
They don't give you. This is what they hold from you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
People don't know that until somebody like me breaks it down and explains it to you.
Right. But Swifty, do you feel like you're sometimes walking that fine line where you can be a troll, you're a celebrity, however, you're also part of a structure that requires certain, you know, you got to be careful with what you say. Is it a fine line for you to walk?
You know what? It's like walking on eggshells. It's like walking on eggshells. You got to be careful. But at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. Like, some people are authentic. Some people are not. You know what I'm saying? Some people are authentic. Some people are not. And it's harder for those who are not authentic. You know what I'm saying? Those who are authentic, they're gonna do as they please.
Hold on. Let me drink my juice real quick. It's harder for people that aren't authentic. And people that are not authentic are going to do as they please. How many times did he say he was going to do as he pleases? He's going to do what he wants.
Those who are not, they're going to follow suit to the next. They're going to do what the next man tell them.
Right.
You know
And yeah, you have a very independent spirit, man. And, you know, you grew up in the rough and tough streets of Paramount, and a lot of people that don't know where Paramount is, it's basically east of Compton, west of Bellflower, east of the 710 freeway. And
right next to Northside Long Beach.
Right next to the Northside Long Beach. And, you know, growing up in that area, you've got different factions on all sides of you. One of them being the Asian boys down in Long Beach, and you've recently had a beef with Stupid Young. How can you keep that beef just on wax, as they used to say, or in the
Well,
rap game?
basically, it's just like some studio shit. See them in the studio, all types of shit. You know, like motherfuckers want to sub on the gram, so okay, we're gonna bang it out on wax. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker drop a song and express my feelings, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So that's all it is. You know, I'm a businessman. He's a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that could stay on wax, is what you're saying. That doesn't have to spill over anywhere.
It's entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. These people are business. It gets to a point where you do a business, you're entertaining folks. So it's like you got more.
Yeah, but you don't get to dictate how the other person takes the diss. That's the problem with the diss. You know, if somebody's dissing, like, you know, one thing I'll say about Swifty, I hear it over and over again. People that have had beef with him and then they talk to him behind the scenes on the phone or in person, he always says the same thing to them. Man, it's just for the views. It's just for clout. Like, it ain't even serious. But I think you need to realize, everyone should realize, when you do something, you don't get to decide how the other person gets to respond. And if you conduct yourself in that manner where you're cognizant of the fact that that other person may be willing to go there, then you're gonna hold yourself accountable a whole different way. You're gonna have to know, like, if I go, like in the joint, in prison, we used to have a thing, like, if you start it, you better be willing to finish it. And finishing it could be death, killing that person or dying in the process. If you have that type of mentality where you know whatever it is, it should be that serious and taken that serious, then you're gonna pick and choose. And a lot of times you're gonna choose, it ain't that serious, eh? Because if it is, you're gonna go all the way. And with the social media stuff and this trolling, people have a mentality, it's just a game, it's just a game. Until the other guy feels it's not and does what he wants to do.
More to lose. You got more to lose. So,
right.
So just as much as our neighborhoods may have differences, I'm pretty sure he values his success. So it's like, you know, you think about it, it's like this and this. It's like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Say less.
Get to the bag, Swifty blue. Get to the bag, Swifty blue.
Right.
What you gonna do, boy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Swift, do you think a lot of guys have clout chased on you?
Oh man, they love to clout chase on me.
Yeah.
They love to.
Yeah.
They love to. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the one to go to. I'm the one that's gonna get you popping, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm popping, so you gonna go think of, or sometimes it might be I probably slept with they wifeys or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They like the diamonds and shit. Like, hey. Yeah. They like the diamonds, they like the tattoos on the face. They like
You know, I was trying not to talk about his tattoos on his face. Honestly. Look, my mom, rest in peace. I can't figure out what the hell is written on his forehead right there. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Is that like a Wu-Tang? Like, is he kidding me? The boy got the Kim Jong-un haircut. Okay. He got the Cantinflas mustache. I'm not gonna keep going, but I've been quiet about the tattoos. I've been quiet. The boy got it looks like you got dirt around your mouth, big dog. If you're making money, your tattoos should reflect. I don't know. You know, I used to look at people's tattoos in the joint, and I could tell, like, if a vato wasn't respected by who was tattooing him, you could tell by the work. If they respected the vato, the work was going to be clean. That's all I'm going to say.
Paramount, I'm an East Sider. Yeah. I ain't never seen a real P. I'll show you what that P stand for, baby.
Yeah, and I know the ladies have been, you know, you got a lot of groupies. I've seen them firsthand, man.
Man, like I try to be good, man. I try to be good, man. But it's like shit, you know, when you come from nothing, you spaz out. You spaz out. You know what I'm saying? All the bitches want to fuck, we gonna fuck them all. We gonna flip them all. But then you learn, it's like, man, you fuck all the bitches, your dick gonna fall off. So it's like, man, let me do what's politically correct. You know what I'm saying? And fun at the same time.
Right. Swift, what was some of the best advice some of your big homies have put down on you? Like, what is something that stuck between your two ears?
Shoot first, ask later. Shoot first, ask later, papa. You know what I'm saying? She gets hot, shoot first, ask later. Fuck it, deal with the politics later. Gangland, I'm Southside, I'm outside.
Shout out to Eastside Paramount. I was in YA. I had a dog from Paramount. From Eastside, Droopy from Eastside Paramount was my dog in YA. I knew also Spy. I knew a few dudes, man. Cool ass dudes out of Paramount. Only you guys know, man, if Swifty's ever been a shooter for your neighborhood. I trip out when I hear about rappers that they portray an image and it becomes dangerous, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you want to paint a picture that you're really, I don't know, for the raza, it's easy. Especially out here in California, it's so easy to make a phone call and find out, hey, what was this dude doing in his neighborhood? But I know it looks good on TV. You know, it looks good on the internet. I don't know his thing, man. I wish this dude nothing but success. I just trip out on how many doors he opens for people to clown and judge. It's rap, man. Rap, make your music, get your money.
So Swift,
don't talk your shit, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. I mean, do you have to move a little different now that you're famous?
Man, I'm a businessman. I got to move different because I'm targeted. But ultimately, it's like it's nothing new, man. We always had to move a certain way when we was in the hood and we beefing and you know, that's like true. It's like shit. I live in my enemy's hood. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like watch my back. Motherfuckers creep up. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. The police. I gotta watch the police because I'm strapped up. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It's like. You get used to living like this, you know? You get used to living like this. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. I've been from the hood. I've been like, I've been through the worst. I should have been dead. I should have been there. I made it this far. It's like, oh my God, where else? Like I said in my song.
How dangerous are recording studios? Are they dangerous?
I can make it anywhere. I made it this far. You know what I'm saying? I can make it anywhere.
Right.
I can make it anywhere, man. I go to Japan and learn how to survive.
Right. A lot of
rappers. If I survive out here in the hood, I can survive out there.
Right. A lot of rappers always say they should move out of the neighborhood they grew up in. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. It's like what you gonna do? Stay in the hood so you could die in the hood? You gonna stay in the hood so you could die in the hood like everybody else? You know what I'm saying? What you wanna do? I'm gonna tell you like this. If you stay in your hood, you're gonna die in your hood because. What you gonna do? You gonna live in your hood your whole life and die in your hood? How boring is that? How boring is that? That's cool. That's cool. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. But me personally, I'd love to like fuck around and die in Dubai or some old man like fuck I'm rich as shit.
Right.
Like
on a yacht.
Come on, man. Like
that's a goal. There you go. I heard a goal out of him. Good shit. I'm glad he has a goal. Death is inevitable. He wants to be rich as fuck. For some reason he wants to be in Dubai. Cool. Work towards it. Aspire to get that done. Stop all the extracurriculars, big dog, for reals. Those things become impediments. Those block your path. And those are things you're putting in your own path. I want to look at the camera. Those are things you're putting in your own path, big dog.
Fuck. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't you want to die like, fuck, like, motherfucking private jet somewhere, like fuck, flying over the Caribbean, like oh my God, who else can do this?
Right.
There's more than just the block, and you know,
right,
and what we know from the block, and hunting down ops. But that's just for you to find out. That's for you to explore the world and find out yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, your family, man. Take your family somewhere nice. Buy your mother something nice, like Meek Mill says.
Right, and besides being a lyricist, a MC, a rapper.
Yeah, I'm the best lyricist.
You are
The best lyricist.
Your rhymes are vicious.
Man, can't nobody come like me, man.
Most,
Not Eminem.
yeah.
Not.
I'm glad he's saying that though. I swear, me personally, when I hear him rap, I feel like he's trying to be Mozzie, but that's just my opinion. But I'm glad he feels he's the best, and I'm glad he's thinking he's gonna stay on top, because you have to think that way. Everybody has to think that way. It's just I hear Mozzie. I hear somebody trying to sound like Mozzie.
Who else is lyrical?
What's the guy from Long Beach? The black dude from Long Beach. Crooked Eye is lyrical.
Oh yeah. Or like a murder technique. You know, I
Lyrical.
kill him. Pop, 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 pop. 50 caliber with the rhymes, baby boy. You can't see me. I got some shit.
You got some shit, man.
Gotta saw it off, knock your jaw off.
Yeah. you know, Swift, recently the big debate that's come up is hip hop really a black art? You know,
Man, I'll tell you who started hip hop. Hip hop started. Man, I really don't fucking know. Dog. I honestly don't know. I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to, even if I did my history. I think they say somebody like,
don't do it.
somebody like Fat Joe or Big Pun started hip hop.
Well, you're a little.
Oh no. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, Cinnamills, you might have a hot one depending on who catches this. Big Pun and Fat Joe. Hip hop came out in the 70s. And he's talking about two artists from the 90s?
A little bit younger, so hip hop started in the Bronx, right?
Oh yeah. Start on that side.
Right,
For sure.
right.
But this like more like gangster rap. Like this.
We do
new
more
shit.
gangster
this
rap.
Real shit.
Yeah.
This ain't even hip hop. This real life. This
Right.
real life. This ain't hip hop. Like I'm gonna make them rhyme and make it sound cool and like
Right.
dope. And that now this real life. My brother's still down. He trying to give him life. Think about my struggles every day and all right. This ain't hip hop. This real life. This real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. Like yeah.
Right.
I don't really know too much about hip hop. I don't know too much. I know like Big L and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
yeah, like I got slugs for stitches, no love. No slugs for snitches, no
Right.
love for bitches. My trigger finger itches. Like I know, like
Right.
yeah, but I don't really care
You don't
about
consider
that shit.
yourself-
I
yeah.
don't care about hip hop, man. Y'all can have hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
that is the black culture and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's love. You know what I'm saying? I just like to get people mad and shit because they want to get mad at me for saying certain things.
Right.
But ultimately, it's like,
Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. I keep going back to the beginning when he started out like, you know, I'm for God. That everybody's against me. I got God on my side. And these did it. I know people are going to say, why you keep bringing that up? Because that's very powerful. You don't play with God. Everybody should know that you don't play with God.
we got our own
I'm
lane, we got our
confused.
own audience. If I'm influenced by certain artists or whatnot, you know, that's more power to me. But it's like you can't steal that from me because ultimately I'm my own person. I'm original, create my own lingo. I might steal some sauce, but this is my salsa. I might steal some sauce from here, steal sauce here, steal
Sauce. I thought he said I might steal some songs. I was like, what?
sauce here, but this is my sauce. This is my dip. This is my chip dip right here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's up to you if you want to come get some.
Right. And I respect that. And I think everyone.
It's, he really is feeling that analogy right there. He, in his mind, what did he say? His chip sauce? That was the deepest shit he's ever come up with in his life, according to him. Oh yeah, this is.
Does you're not really a student of hip hop. You've created your own lane.
Yeah, once you
based
learn the art, it's like let me create my own genre. Just like your
What does
your
genre mean?
girl's favorite ex-boyfriend, your favorite ex-boyfriend. He created his own fucking language.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gangland, we chop it up, we kick it. I smoke my weed, he hit his pookie. But it's like we understand what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother.
Gangland. Hey, he said I smoked my weed. He hit his pookie.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't let nobody do nothing to him.
Oh, man.
No,
You know what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
you, brother.
I took him to a strip club. I gave him 100. Boom. This fool grabs 100, throws it at the bitch, the whole stack. Instead of grabbing it and throwing it up, he grabs the 100, throws it at. Bah! What the fuck are you doing, bro? He's like, I'm like, all right, fuck it.
He threw the whole.
He's a fool, man. He's a fool.
He is funny,
He's a
man.
fool.
He's a cool dude, man. But you know,
The bitch, that's my nigga. Yeah. Shit. But only I can clown on him because that's my brother. I
Right.
fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody else call him gay.
on the
That's
Call him
right.
Gay, you got to check in.
he's a good guy, man.
Check in.
Shout out to Jacob, man. So Swifty, you know, did you get your name for being too swift on your toes to get caught up with these hoes?
Nah, man, I got caught up. Look, Swift, that's my big brother. Swift, there's Big Swift, and then there's Swift Blue. Well, I'm the junior.
So you're Little Swift. Okay. And then why'd you throw the blue on? Or you know what? Let's not even talk about that one. All right.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, so Swifty Blue, you're swift with your lyrics. You're an entrepreneur, bro. You've got all the face tats, so you burned all the boats behind you, man. You got to go independent.
Can't get a job, bro.
You can't get a job looking like that, bro.
I ain't gonna get, like, I can't work a good job like that. I gotta do independent stuff. I gotta be an entrepreneur. I gotta be a boss now. At this point, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I'm a boss. I'm doing music on my own label. You know?
You could take them off too.
And I'm like,
Swift, when you got the face tats, did you say, I burned all the boats behind me, this is it, I got to go indie?
oh man, well, I was like, well, I was just like, my homies was going ham in the hood. We was all going ham. We was just like, everybody just trying to like top each other. So
face tattoos is how you top them. Your homies are out there gunning people down, and you're like, watch this.
going crazy and shit. Homies coming to the hood, hit like boom. Oh, okay, that's how you coming. Gangland, okay. Klepto got hit east side on the face. I was like, let me get mine. Same on the same spot. Boom, east side. And then I felt naked, got the pee.
Right.
Yeah, so.
No. And I noticed you
I
paid.
was like, I'm not gonna work.
All right, I've had it, man. This is a brand new. I don't know when they recorded it. This just released today. I'm gonna release mine today. Hopefully they let me. That's the thing. Hopefully they let me, man. But there's Swifty. There's a new look at Swifty. I think he was different. I think this is the real him. I'm glad he wasn't all fucking butted out like he usually is. I'm glad he wasn't putting on the extras. I mean, this is him, man. You know, it is what it is. Love him or hate him. Excuse me. Thank you guys for being here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.